This video is brought to you by Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. Miruko is a hero from the popular anime/manga series My Hero Academia, which you don't have to watch or read to enjoy this video. Stay with me. While she's not a major character, Milko has some great moments and a more than great design. That fitness, and that skin. There's a reason why this rabbit-themed luchadora is my favorite My Hero Academia design and the love of my life. I may have a rabbit problem. So does the Revoltech MIRKO do a good job at capturing this character? Let's crack open this enticing box and find out if I can maintain my composure for more than 5 minutes. Happy late Easter. Let's try to keep it wholesome. And let's keep it Japanese with Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. Tokyo Treat is a fun Japanese subscription snack box filled with rare Kit Kats, limited run chips, instant noodles, and more of the latest Japanese treats. Tokyo Treat's theme for May is Japan Snackfari. That explains all the kawaii animal-themed snacks. The theme changes month by month, which is also the case for Sakura Co., a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local snack makers all across Japan. Each carefully curated box is filled with traditional and seasonal snacks like mochi, dorayaki, manju, and much more. This box includes some pickled ginger chips. Man, omoshiroi. And that all pairs perfectly with the always included Japanese tea, fukamushi sencha in this case. And you always get one piece of special Japanese tableware. For this month, it's this Shichifukujin Daruma Tenugui. Sakura Co.'s theme for May is Savoring Osaka. Each box includes a cultural guide booklet that features snack details, allergen information, and fun insights about Japanese culture. So use my code JOBBY to get $5 off your first Tokyo Treat order and $5 off your first Sakura Co. order. Click the link in the description or scan these QR codes to experience Japan from the comfort of your own home. This pig's got a weird name. So of course I was excited for this figure the moment I saw that pre-order. Link in description, by the way. Hobby Link Japan affiliate link. But I was also a bit concerned, not just for my mental health. Up until that point, I hadn't played with the previous Revoltech Ochako. That review is also in the description. So I didn't know that Kyoto upped their sculpting game since... Would Miruko be an immediate flop? I'm relieved to say that she's solid as hell. But before we feel her up, the painting and the sculpting on this figure is amazing. Every blessed inch of her is rendered in the kind of detail I'd expect from over $70. The painting is clean, the details are precise, and oh my word, the proportion. For such a muscular character, I'm glad Kyoto didn't go full Yamaguchi here. She's still very toned, but tastefully so, with her leg muscles being especially defined. And most importantly, her skin is molded in a sultry shade of brown. With how much of that skin is exposed, there was always the possibility that the sculpt here would be a little jank. Those promo pictures made the joints look a little gappy, but in person, that's not an issue at all. Even with all of the seams and hinge joints, her silhouette is cohesive, mostly. This isn't the worst, but I would have thought there was a more clever way to render long, flowing hair. The Figma Satsuki was 90 years ago, goddamn. And just like that figure, there are ways to position these hair wings to make them look as natural as possible, but we'll get to that when we pose the figure. Oh boy. For now, let's take a look at her accessories. Just like Ochako, Miruko's got a wide variety of faces. And of course, they're all gorgeous. I love that her eyelashes actually jut out of the hair. What a smart way to recreate that little design quirk. Ah shit. Pop off her bangs. Even with a Norwood 10, she's beautiful. And if you find these pop off too easily, stick a little bit of super glue in these slots. Wait for it to completely dry, and that should provide more than enough friction to keep this in place. In addition to the default smile, you get a cheeky grin, an open mouth smile, an intense bloodlust face, that same face looking off to the side, and oh, good heaven. If you pre-ordered her from hobbygenki.com, not sponsored, you would have got this pre-order bonus face. Just the silly expression she pulls in a special illustration. God bless you, Horikoshi-sensei. Totally not a big deal that I didn't know about it. Fuck! You could also replace her bangs with this flowy version, and that is exactly the face I see in my dreams, which are a bit hard to clean up after. Of course, these flowy bangs pair perfectly with action poses. But before I really get my hands on her, let's take a look at her hands. I never noticed how meaty her claws are until I saw these open hands. You also get a pair of fists, relaxed hands, these bunny ear hands, which would have paired with that bonus face if I had it, and just one pointing hand, which can go right in my stand. And on this figure, the stand actually functions. What the heck was up with Ochako's? Hinge joint, hinge joint, hinge joint, swivel. You could stick it into any of these holes, and this claw can grab onto the figure's waist. But I prefer sticking it right into the figure herself. It's such a satisfyingly tight fit. That's gonna get you so many action pose displays. But how does the figure feel? As I mentioned earlier, she is really damn solid. Maybe even a bit too solid out of the box. I would highly recommend lubing her up. Just heat up the hips a little bit, gently twist them off, and apply a microscopic dot of this silicone grease. And now, at least on my copy, they're the perfect tightness. Everything is the perfect tightness. This has gotta be the best feeling Revoltech I've ever pose. You can remove her face and hair to see how the head works. Ball joint here, and a ball joint at the base of the neck allows for a crazy range of articulation. Can look up that far and look down that far, and every ball joint can be a swivel ball joint at the shoulder. This shoulder pad does a great job at making everything look natural. You get a slight butterfly joint, rotation at the shoulder, arm moves out, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow swivel, wrist swivel, hinge joint here. The hair pieces are on hinge joints and swivels. And to get this hair looking like it's blowing in the wind, I recommend swiveling it in your preferred direction and turning the opposite segment all the way around. Not perfect, but it doesn't look too bad. Ball joint at the chest and the waist, which allows for a ridiculous ab crunch and a mind-shattering arching back. Lord help me. You get a lot of side to side, and every ball joint can be rotation at the hips. And if you work that beautiful spread, she can rotate her hips up full 360. Combine that with this thigh swivel, and she can get a really high kick. Double bend at the knee, ankle swivel, can move up and down. Big, beautiful toe bend. And if you turn that hinge joint around and swivel the feet, you get an insane ankle pivot. Posability is incredible. This is one of the best experiences I've had playing with an action figure, which I did on my second channel. Subscribe to Jobby too. She can get into practically any pose you could think of. Any pose. Before I completely succumb to the darkness, let's do some size comparisons. Despite her gains, she's actually quite the woman-led. Short queens rise up. Here's Figma Madoka Kaname, Haya Toys Godzilla, the Magic Square Light of Peace, not Optimus Prime. My previous review, the Kang Toys Thorilla. We're gonna finish it, goddammit. And my other Revoltech My Hero Academia figures. To have one of my favorite character designs standing before me IRL is overwhelming, to say the least. I'm getting some major Roger Rabbit effect here, no pun intended. The Revoltech MIRKO is everything I ever wanted and more.
If only she was life-sized.
The infinity of the night can lose its starlight, or the ocean all its grand immense renown. But the blackness of your eyes will never twilight, and may your skin remain a sultry shade of brown. If the beauty of the rainbow were to scatter, or the flowers lost their color and perfume, the immensity of my sadness wouldn't matter. Just as long as our love forever blooms, all I want is you, and you, and you. My only one is you, and you, and you. All I want is you, and you, and you, and nobody else but you. All those dark affection, sweet confection, it drives me to despair. All I want is you, and you, and you. My only one is you, and you, and you. All I want is you, and you, and you, and nobody else but you. All I want is you, and you, and you. My only one is you, and you, and you. All I want is you, and you, and you, and nobody else but you.
Thanks for watching my videos this month. Thanks for buying the Shinjabi plush. If you missed it, too bad, so sad. It's gone forever. I already told you. And thanks to all my members and patrons. All you mid-tier members will be scrolling on screen soon. And I'm gonna shout out all my high-tier members, starting with my leader class members. Scarlet Scout 259, God of All Daleks, Dim Sum Garbage, Lulu, Natalia, Arch Cyber Knight Mikey, Dynamo Mega, Law W Kong, Squartzilla, T.L. Thompson, Depressed Tomioka, Shit-Ass McDingus, Sin of Wrath, Boxhead, The Uncle Show, Mothman, Gay Emma, Super Duper Boy, Cognaros, Puppy Nickel, Drummer Boy 0130, Cam After Dark, a random YouTuber, Kamui, Crazy Dia 64, Mayday, Papa Maku, The Crazy Minnesotan, Breakaway TA, Joseph Leroy, Kana Candy, Saber Redfin, Archeon 5, Melania Blada McKella, SSJ Broly 2001, Dan, Autism Guy, Astro B057, Toy Scourge TV, Luxana, Kamen Rider KFP, and Jonas RT. As for my Triple Kiss patrons, Ethan Wang, Chase Quackenbush, Rockin' Coop, Sane Madman, Kenneth Smith, Josh Suruda, User Kier, Adam Boy, Blueberry, Melania Goddess of Rot, Ian, the Rukiri Savage, Midori, Deathy Dash, Lol Attack, Baron Sepp, A Small Cookie, B-Fast 2000, Mama Munix, Ryan Denna, Kong Meng, Caleb Horton, Jonathan Coco, Zach Carney, Delta Vortex, Incinerator 4444, Mr. Jaxo, Fate, Ponies Network, Austin Sabatino, Tropic Panda, Tiger Boy, Z Nagi Art Z, Smithy Killer, Tarn the Robot Layer, Morris Voices, Gorgangus, Cam After Dark, Dim Sum Garbage, That's Katsuragi Bitch, Nozarashi Genpachi, Not Modding 21, Cagnaros, The Blue Pixeling Entertainment, Roxy Fox, Luxy Day, 12 Acre Sunshine, Scarlet Scout, Artist 101, Harry McStrange, Nathalia Munoz, Mighty Snack, Ken Rodman, The Gaming Demon, Sure, Striker 374, Mingy Caesar, Mr. Jenkins, Weed Horse Theo, and Michael McLaughlin. And look forward to next week's Failbox. Use my hashtag on Twitter to be featured on stream. Now excuse me, I'm gonna go stroke my cock.